So this is perhaps one of the most hardest things to do in Rust, and that's to spray the AK. And understandably, the AK has one of the worst spray patterns in the entire game. So, here's the thing. I'm here to give you a couple of quick tips to help you on your journey to becoming a beamer. So let's get started. The first step is to really understand what the spray pattern is like. So, as you can see, it's in an S shape, and what this means is you're going to be moving your mouse in the opposite direction of the spray pattern. If it moves to the top right, you move your mouse to the bottom left. If the spray pattern is going to the top left, you move to the bottom right. So essentially, you're going to be moving your mouse in the opposite direction of where the spray pattern is going. Now my second tip is pretty simple, and it's to segment your spray. You're not going to be practicing all 30 bullets all at once. You have to segment it just to make the learning curve a lot easier for you. So what I mean by this is you're going to start off by shooting the first 5 bullets. And even though it might, suck a bit because you want to spray the whole damn gun, you have to be patient because if you're going to learn the AK, it's not going to take a night or two. It's going to take weeks, if not months, and that's okay. You have to be patient when it comes to learning the AK spray. So when you get more comfortable, you can start shooting the first 10 bullets, 15, 20, and so on. But a side note is that in a realistic PvP situation, you're only going to be shooting the first 10 or 15 bullets. Very rarely are you going to find yourself in a position where you have to shoot all 30 bullets. That's just probably never going to happen in your entire lifetime. But the thing is, when it comes to segmenting your spray, that's not it. The most biggest tip that I can give, and this is the most effective tip in mastering your spray, is to put it 8 times on the AK. Now the reason why this is so effective is because when you put the 8 times on your AK, the spray is so much more exaggerated, and that means you also have to make exaggerated movements with your mouse to compensate for the spray pattern. Now what this does is it ingrains the pattern into your muscle memory because you have to make such exaggerated movements. And I know it's going to feel a bit weird at first, but trust me, if you do this for at least 15 minutes every day for a couple of weeks, once you take the 8 times off, your spray is going to become an absolute laser. And I'm not even kidding, it's literally going to make life so much easier for you just because the muscle memory is just going to act for you. Now, for the more experienced players, what you want to do is when you master the AK spray, you want to learn to strafe. And what this means is you're going to be shooting while pressing A and D. The reason why you want to do this is because it makes you a much more harder target to hit, but it also interferes with your accuracy. So it's not something that I can necessarily teach, but you have to practice this to really narrow down the muscle memory. It's going to make you a much more harder target to hit, and you're probably going to win more PvP situations just because of this. Now, I by no means am an expert at the AK, but these are some of the tips that helped me to become a somewhat decent player. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, put them down in the comments below and let me know what I can do to improve the videos for the future.